Jumping into the action in point number 1 here between two undefeated squads. See who's going to be the number 1 in this division. As Legion taking on the Tonton. Tonton starting from the blue side and Red Legion starting from the red side. Krill Pridney been masterful up the middle, and he's going to take over his position at that 50 brick. And looks like J-Rab's going to dip into the snake here.
I think Kuzman might have come off already. Now Pridney coming off for the Red Legion. So Tonton's in control right now with all 5 bodies left alive, and Konstantin Fedorov getting into the snake 3. Tauntauns have been so impressive so far out here, Maddie.
Yeah, they really have, Mike, but the question is, can they beat Red Legion? Because Red Legion, a dominant force as always, and the Tauntauns here, but they looked just as good as Red Legion did in the prelim. So really is a battle for supremacy.
Fedorov, the point kill count leader after day 1. Axel Gauden playing so well in that anchor island spot.
I know Krill came off early here, but he's definitely going to give Fedorov a run for his money after that first game.
Oh, yeah. We were talking 13, 14 confirmed kills. No exaggeration on that at all. That might even be underselling it. But it's just Karslev, Borodnikov, and Justin Rabakov for the Russian Legion right now.
Yeah, Legion with the only Mercy Rule victory on the board in the entire prelim so far. We still got a lot of battles to go. Double stacking that snake with the movement over, and now for the Tauntauns, and Tauntaun's also going to get Axel Gauden into D2 with 5 bodies still alive.
Yeah, Maddie, just the way the Tauntauns are developing with 5 bodies is near perfect. Axel Gauden coming off at the right time and getting forward, 2 bodies in the snake. Spitzma super dedicated on J-Rab, shooting the cross from that laydown wall. And Colombo in the back center, keeping eyes on Karslev.
Yeah, J-Rab into snake 3, peeking down on his belly, down that sideline, see if he can get a glimpse at Axel Gauden. Can't, so checks off back towards the center to Ripple Lane. Crossfield almost shoots snake 2. Maybe he did. No, I think snake 2 is clean. But Legion has developed into a decent crossfield spread with Karslev in D2 and J-Rab here on an island in snake 3.
Yeah, I think this J-Rab Spitzma battle plus Axel over here could turn the tide. Axel taking a step out, setting a trap for J-Rab. Ooh, misses the first shot though, so J-Rab definitely knows that Axel's in that Dorito too. Yeah. J-Rab down low, very wary of Axel hopping out wide again.
Legion needing to get a kill here to get this body count a little bit closer. Trying to bait some guys into gunfights. Not really getting it though, as Tauntaun's in some good positions already, and then after a check and a little bit of a gunfight, able to get up into snake or a D3.
Ooh, but then he gets his eye dotted by Justin Rabakov. That changes the game in a major way. There's no one on this side of the field with J-Rab after he kills Axel Gauden. Spitzma can keep him honest. Oh, but then it's Fabrice Colombo who switches and shoots J-Rab. So now 4-on-2, advantage Tauntauns.
Yeah, Tauntaun still looking good here in a high body situation. Making it a little bit interesting here on the bottom side with J-Rab getting the kill on Axel before taking the walk himself. Let's see if they can go into the guns of both Karslev and Malloy, as I believe Spitzma gonna hit the deck and crawl up. Spitzma alive, gonna lock up here in a gunfight with Karslev. Karslev's just checking off on that lane to wait for Spitzma to go across it.
Yeah, setting the trap for a body coming through the middle. I don't know that Tauntauns know exactly where Karslev is. They sure do now. Spitzma had set up the shot but missed it on Karslev. Now he's gonna look to get on the wrap and see if he can shoot his way across the gap. Borodnikov, though, shooting a bounce shot, trying to hold Spitzma up. Spitzma switching to keep Karslev honest. Now Fabrice Colombo wisely moving wide. Spitzma shoots Karslev in transition.
Malloy does Malloy does get across to the South Electronics cam, but his life's going to be limited there. In fact, they've seen enough. They're going to concede the point after one of the longest points that Legion has played here. 4.5 minutes almost taken off the clock, and Tauntaun's going to go up 1-0. Oh. No, I'm with you on that. I wouldn't give anyone 12 minutes.
So now 5 alive for Tauntauns. Kirill went into the center brick, but then crawled back to the wedge, shooting the cross. Player is going to be pulled out and maybe catch a minor here.
Yeah.
He does on Fabrice Colombo. That's going to pull off Fedorov.
Yeah, Fedorov coming off as well too. So a big advantage here for Legion to try to tie this one up in a 5-on-3. A big dynamic move across for Hugo makes it clean into snake 2. As Malloy's now come up into D2, he's hunting for bodies. They lose Axel as well. Now it's a lot to a little on the body count here. Just 2 bodies left alive.
Oh, but Bridnikov gets picked off, so 2 on 4 now. But Kirill moving easily. Oh, so is Karslev onto Tonton's. Now Spitzman dying, so it's just Hugo Verhage for the Tonton.
Yeah, Hugo, they're not going to concede with the lead. Not going to save Hugo any cleanup or pain.
Just get shot in the hopper, so no suffering for Hugo there. And Red Legion going to tie it up.
Yeah, well, we were expecting a back-and-forth battle with how good the Tauntauns looked, and Legion mercing ruling NYX in their last one and having no problems in day 1. We expected a back-and-forth battle. I don't see this being a blowout either way.
Let's see what the Tauntauns have here in this tie game against Red Legion.
On the breakout, Tauntauns now on the blue side and Legion on the red side. Well, neither team risking the middle here off the break. Doubling up the back center. A running referee checking out one of the players for the Tauntauns.
Yeah, it's Spitzma in that mini wall. He's clean. Might have taken a bounce. J-Rab filtering his way into that mini wall as well. Oh, that was Marky Franz getting the check. Spitzma is in the closet. Now 5 on 5. Exactly mirrored positions for these 2 teams. 3 in the back center, the 2 middle bunkers. Guzman, number 33 for Red Legion, looking like he wants to make his move into the snake, but Axel Godden contending with him heads up. Karslev asking for a check. He's clean.
Legion still mostly in the pocket. Tauntauns as well. Mirrored positions. First one's going to try to get out of the pocket is Karslev. As Karslev gets to the back corner bunker on the D side, and he makes it clean, so slight advantage here for Legion.
That does make it a little bit easier for Spitzma to get forward in the middle if he wants it. Kuzman gets into the snake too. Kirill now coming onto Tauntaun side of the field. He was undetected because Axel was not looking inside, so Pridney is a dangerous threat. The only thing that's going to save the Tauntauns here is if someone comes into the Snake 3 quickly. Fedorov making the move into the Snake 2. It's a race. Yeah. If Kirill can get into the wedge before Fedorov takes the move into the Snake 3, Russian Legion probably wins.
Kirill with the big read here. See if it makes a difference as he is onto the Tauntaun side and might be, I thought I heard a call. It's going to be Colombo dying out of the back center here.
But Kirill
gets shot as well, too, so it's a 4-on-4 here, Mike. Oh, but possibly catching the wedge, but then Kuzman's going to run to his death as it's getting quick on the kills. Axel Godin out in the middle of the open, and he's going to eat up Justin Rabakov. Beautiful and a creative kill from Axel Godin.
Amazing job by the Tauntauns there. Konstantin Fedorov going gun up into that Snake 3 was what allowed him to get the drop on Kirill Pridney.
Mike, this is some high-level PhD level paintball we're watching right now. Creative kills, great reads. It's a blow battle with 6:46 to go and tied at 1. Tauntauns, Fedorov in the snake, and Axel Godin looking for it, feeling no pressure. Slight advantage for the Tauntauns. Karslev's going to dive into D3 though, top side.
Wow. Hugo Verhage in that snake side wedge. I think he was the one who picked up Kuzman. Kuzman had kind of a bad death going in through 2 guns there. So it's a 4-on-2 advantage. Tauntauns, Karslev and Alexander Boridnikov in this tie game. Malloy always dangerous.
Well, with 6 minutes and 13 seconds left, Tauntauns with the body advantage. They cannot squander this situation here. They need to get this point and take the lead. As Karslev gets into the top side 50 wedge, and he's going to launch. Here comes Pavel Karslev. He's going to try to run down and shoot out Konstantin Fedorov. He might have got the drop in on Hugo. Running referee going to check in. Spitzma is going to go in there. Another referee runs in to check him, and it looks like he gets the inside kill on Hugo, but doesn't shoot Fedorov. So advantage still here for the Tauntauns.
And they shoot Boridnikov as well, so the Tauntaun's going to take it. Hugo Verhage. Nice job there. They picked up Karslev on the desperation run, but just great team paintball by the Tauntauns there. Man, that was really beautiful with Kirill Pridney coming onto their end and Fedorov worried. He used to play with Kirill Pridney, understands if I've lost track of him, he might be up in my business, goes gun up, gets the drop on him.
And it was Impact with a 6-2 victory.
Hugo Verhage running snake off the break, looks at the ref to see if he's clean. He is. Axel Godin saw Kirill Pridny go into his brick off the break, I believe. J-Rab doubling up the attack, but Karslev dying for Red Legion.
Yeah, that's big for Tonton. Still, there's a little more time left in this one. 5 minutes left to go. Tonton's with a 1-point lead. Kirill and J-Rab risking it up the middle. Oh, but Kirill Pridny gets caught onto the Tonton side, so a big advantage for the Tontons, and a 5-on-3 with a 1-point lead.
Yeah.
Not looking good for Legion right now.
No, they still have J-Rab in the middle. Axel doing his job there, diving out into that high responsibility role, had the eyes on Kirill. Someone put a shot in on him. I believe it was Fedorov. I can't be sure, though. When in doubt, you can just credit it to Fedorov. Hugo Verhage getting on the wrap here. He only has Alexander Barytnikov slowing him down. It's Kuzmin in the Snake 3, J-Rab in the center brick, and Barytnikov in the back center, looking at 5 bodies for the Tauntauns.
I mean, they don't need this win, but with the Tauntauns and the spread they have, it's going to take a lot of work for Legion to break through this with 3 bodies. You almost want to concede this point, go back to 5-on-5, keep 4 minutes on the clock if they're worried about getting a win. If they're not worried about getting a win, just let it play out.
Ooh, J-Rab pointing like he shot someone. Did not. Yeah, I think Barytnikov here, you kind of go off his body posture, let him cook a little bit. He does some wild stuff on the paintball field. Haven't seen a ton of it so far this weekend, but always dangerous.
This isn't really the field for it.
Yeah.
Maybe if he had played the 3-man. Oh, here Fedorov's had enough. Fedorov's going to run through and trade out, almost trip and fall, athletically saves it, and now it's a 4-on-2.
Hugo picks up Barytnikov in that Aztec. Hugo communicating with Colombo behind him. Now Axel getting outside wide for the Tauntauns.
Ooh.
Oh, but Colombo dies.
And,
3-on-2.
and Malloy sneaks out to the back corner bunker, dodges the stream. Hugo thinks he's still inside. Barytnikov's going to have a chance.
Yeah, this is what I mean by Kuzman dies, but in a 1-on-3, you still don't concede, if you ask me, when it's Alexander Barytnikov.
I mean, that ship sailed if there's 3 minutes left to go down by 2. Not needing the win, kind of just got to let Barytnikov ride. But he's going to get eaten up.
Nice job by Hugo.
Apparently some communication drills in practice. Getting that all-star squad on the same page. Kirill Pridny, relentless up the middle, needing 2, chasing a couple, with just a few minutes left to go, attacking.
Karslev, though, dying out of the back center there for Red Legion. Alexander Barytnikov playing the 1 on the Snake side. We have not seen this yet. I like the change. I don't think Kuzmin has been generating much from that position. Barytnikov's certainly capable of it.
Well, they put Vasquez as the safety valve on the D side. The 1-2 combo on the Snake side. Now Barytnikov and Rabakov, that paid dividends for their series title run in 2024.
Hugo already in the 50 Snake wedge, but then he's going to lose a gunfight. He did kill Kirill Pridny on the way up there, though, so it's a 4-on-3 advantage Tauntauns. Vasquez communicating with Barytnikov and Rabakov.
Looking pretty good for the Tauntauns as it's shaken out here, unless the combo of Alexander Barytnikov and Rabakov, who are going to have to be the offense here.
Maddie, I love this change by Coach Max and Ryan Gray to get Alexander Barytnikov in the action a little bit more. He's playing the Snake now with a lot of confidence, quickly into the Tauntaun side of the field, even down a body. He doesn't care. He's going to shoot Fedorov cross field. Yes, he does. So 3-on-3, thanks to Alexander Barytnikov.
Yeah, Barytnikov making this one an issue, but he needs to push he really has to push the issue right now. Minute 25, they're chasing 2. He has to wrap around. I mean, he can't really wrap around right now because Axel's just dedicated on that lane. He head checks that way. Axel almost puts one on him.
They kill Colombo, though, so Vasquez has a free release on the Snake side. Good job recognizing the situation. He's coming down. Spitzma has to switch. Axel going to hop out wide. Spitzma and Vasquez trade. It's a 1-on-1 now, Matty.
Yeah, but Axel shoots Malloy in a 1-on-1 situation between Justin and Rabakov. Just a minute left to go. I think the Tauntauns have done enough to solidify the win. The question is going to be the spread. I don't think the spread's going to matter. Maybe for everyone else, but... Ooh, snapshot battle. Rabakov left-handed now, going to switch right-handed. They're both right-handed here currently. Oh, this is a close snapshot battle between Justin Rabakov and Axel Godin. Ooh. But for Axel, just needs to try to burn clock off here. Oh, and Justin Rabakov's going to get the victory here in the one-on-one battle. And going to have about 27 seconds left to go to set the stage here for a staggered attack for Legion with barely any time left.
Someone else.
Well, Smotroff's got the wheels.
Yeah.
That guy, I've seen some quick points out of Smotroff. In Europe, he had one that was like 12 seconds. Smotroff trips and falls, though. A couple bodies coming off, right? 3 bodies have come off. This is the opportunity here. Karslev blazing down that D side. He gets smoked by Axel. Hugo Vernaghi trying to chalk up kills. They still have to shoot out. 9 seconds left to go. Malloy's still alive. I think they're going to have enough time. 3, 2, 1. He's going to get there in time with just 1 second left to go. Tie ball game right now. So the play they showed was the hyper attack down the D side.
Right.
I think we might have saw what we just talked about.
Two bodies through the middle as well. Tauntauns go snake off the break, but 2 in the back center. Both those back center guys died quickly. What a nice guy. Overtime here.
Looking over the shoulders here, the Tauntauns, they double up the back center. So do Russian Legion. Russian Legion risking the body out wide. Might have caught a bouncer. J-Rob out in the blind zone.
Marquis Franz caught a bounce. Spitzma caught a hit.
Yeah, but so does Karslev, so it's a 4-on-4 situation. Justin Rabakov's going to get shot trying to get up the field on that blind zone.
So is Fedorov for the Tauntauns.
Yeah, and it's a 3-on-3 now. Malloy dips into the snake, goes to snake 2. He's going to go to snake 3. Smotroff got the read and got outside wide on the D side as Kirill Peridny got up the middle. So better field position here for Legion.
Hugo Verhage, though, with a great fill across from the mini wall into the snake 2. Ref running in to check him, though. I think Kirill might have put a shot in on him. No, he's clean. So it's Axel, Colombo, and Hugo against Barytnikov, Vasquez, and Peridny.
3-on-3, overtime, tied at 3. A little bit better field position here for Red Legion.
Axel Gaudin always seems to be on the field in the big moments for the Tauntauns. Barytnikov feeling no heat, takes the move into the 50 wedge. Not sure that they know the count, Red Legion.
Yeah, for sure. And he's also, Mike, he's looking cross field. He's trying to get eyes on where this last body could be. Probably unsure on the count.
Well, it's tough, too, because Kirill Peridny in the middle has to stay focused on the snake. So Vasquez is really your only good eyes, and he's very far away. Vasquez now making, oh no, sorry, Karslev.
No, Karslev died early at Smotroff.
Oh, Smotrov is into the Dorito 2 now for Red Legion.
Yeah, still better field position here for Legion. They have a 50 here, bottom side, Smotroff all the way into D2. But Axel Gaudin was able to get a read and get outside wide. Bottom side, back corner bunker D side.
I thought Kirill just shot Hugo. Hugo able to dip away from it. Alexander Barytnikov now coming onto the Tauntaun side of the field. 3 minutes to go, 3-on-3 situation. Axel, though, creeping. I don't know anyone knows he's here.
Yeah, I don't think anyone does. He's not touching the bunker. He's not getting any pressure. He's going to move up into the D3. He did shoot his gun, and now he's going to do a retreat to get back to the corner.
Yeah, he almost snuck one in on Smotrov. Now he knows Barytnikov's in that Dorito in front of him. Russian Legions communicating well. Fabrice Colombo has to play so tight in that backside. Now Barytnikov trying to rip a bounce shot into him. It's not going to land.
No bounce shots for Axel to work with here. It's going to come down to the next kill.
Axel and Barytnikov face to face. Oh, Hugo sprints. I
think he got across Kirill's. Somehow got across Kirill's zone, and Hugo Vernaghi's going to be the one with the difference.
He's still alive, Matty.
Yeah, he's still alive. It's just Alexander Barytnikov left. Oh, crossfield shot though on Axel Gaudin.
Hugo needs to pick up Barytnikov right now.
No, Hugo just needs to go and hit the buzzer.
He picks up Barytnikov, shoots him in the back, hits the buzzer. Hugo Verhage, that man is 20 years old and not very tall, but a rising talent. So clutch there, bunkering Smotrov clean, killing Kirill Peridny, and then shooting up Alexander Barytnikov's back to win it for the Tauntauns. They're 4-0.